and yellow my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, there go a... Wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you after, pressure and greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the mirror, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Ay, Gucci belt all on the waist. Ay, rollies for you always late. Look at me now, I be glowing up. It's a Corona, get my bundle up. I like an uppercut, watch me. Never catch me slipping, never catch me slipping, bruh. Moving like the wise guys, money be the mission, bruh. Bragging for some instance, ain't hit God in a minute. If you with it, then I'm with it. Dodging cameras, we gon' get it. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Yeah, slipping, never catch me slipping. Yeah, we different. Yeah, we got the.
Now the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Wizards. At guard, Dante DiVincenzo. At center, Naz Reid. At guard, Colin Sexton. At forward, Scottie Barnes. At forward, Zion Williamson. The head coach of the visiting team, Wes Unseld Jr. Forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At guard, 6'5", number 00, Jordan Clarkson. At center, 7 feet. Number 24, Walker Kessler. At forward, 6'7", number 22, Chris Middleton. At gut, 6'2", number 30. Stephen Curry.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation. The Washington Wizards as they go up against the Brooklyn Nets here in Barclays Center, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." BA?
Wow, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Colin Sexton out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Barnes. And it's Reid in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Chris Middleton is out there with John Collins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Jordan Clarkson.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. Barnes passes to DiVincenzo. Over Clarkson. DiVincenzo can't hit. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Stephen Curry.
Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing, you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim. Attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Sexton right through the D for the layup.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry against Sexton to the middle. Reed can't hit. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. First quarter, just over a minute played. Collins finds Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Curry with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Basket's good.
I like it when Stephen Curry gets to the inside and goes up strong. Just wants to convert from there, and he gets the chance.
Now here's Sexton. DiVincenzo with a screen on Middleton. Reed passes to Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Middleton outside. Oh, and Reed with a block. On the wing, Sexton. That one's wide left.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And the shot goes. And Curry's got 6 points.
We don't talk much about Curry's athleticism. Some of that has to do with his conditioning, but he's gotten stronger. He's more creative with that dribble, and he's got that burst.
Now here's Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Great D that time from Williamson.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Back to Barnes. Curry with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The kick out. Curry. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Sexton, a screen on Middleton. Here's Barnes. That shot missing. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Curry passes to Middleton. Shoots over Reed. Middleton, no good. The Wizards have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Williamson into the lane. Excellent D there from Collins. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Collins with a screen on DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Middleton. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Vincent comes in for Curry. Looney's checked in for Washington. Hardaway comes in for Williamson. And the Wizards call time here. Some changes for Brooklyn. Smith, he's checked in for Collins. Bullock comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Kennard in for Clarkson. Ivy's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Sexton. Barnes against Smith. Outside Hardaway. Morris sets a screen. Pass to Ivy. Up and over Kennard. And he can't bank that one in.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here's Vincent. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
That one misses.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place? No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Morris finds Looney. To the inside, Hardaway, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
1:52 left to play in the first. And the jam by Drummond.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Morris. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Bullock. Kennard with it from 15 feet away. And the jumper is good.
Kennard doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he's efficient.
And here's Morris. Here's Ivy. Defended by Kennard. Morris sets a screen. Here's Ivy. Morris outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Smith. Ooh, Morris with a steal. For 3, Hardaway. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Hardaway's got 7 points.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. Feels like he could score from anywhere.
Now here's Kennard. Defense right on him. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Here's Drummond. Brooklyn making some changes. Zellers checked in for Drummond. Ingles comes in for Bullock. And it's Davis in for Vincent. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Barnes. 4-3. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's the break. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, Zion Williamson.
Now Kennard. No good on the buzzer beater. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Nets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Your next U.S. team.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly and trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
The Nets with a lead. They've got Stephen Curry. Cody Zeller is out there with John Collins. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Ingles in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
And he lobs it up. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. And it's in there. Curry's got 11.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Curry. Outside Ingles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. DiVincenzo pass to Hardaway. Now Reed. Outside Hardaway. And too long on the shot.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Now, the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
DiVincenzo against Collins. Here's Williamson. Here's Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 4-point Washington lead.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Sexton against Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Zion Williamson. And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Drummond with the screen. Oh, and Reed with a block. They recover it. Drummond with the bucket. The Wizards with a lead. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Clarkson. Sexton finds Reed. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Vincent's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Looney's checked in. And the Wizards with possession here. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The 3 from Sexton. No good there. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Here's Vincent. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill. game right now.
No question. Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Middleton against Barnes. Drummond against Reed. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Ivey. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Drummond. Here's Vincent. It's stolen by Looney. Now here's Barnes. Not a lot of room. Pass to Reed. To the paint. And here's Ivey from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, Grant, Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Timeout called, the Wizards. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Kennard against Morris. Lets a floater go. Releases from 15. Keeps it alive. Let's go with a 3. And he buries his first look.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Middleton passes to Kennard. To stop the drought. Just 3 to shoot. And counted from 19 feet away.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Kennard against Morris. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're really working the paint now.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, B.A., a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Washington's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Terrence Davis.
And Ivey has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
Zion Williamson is checked in for Washington. Hardaway comes in for Barnes. Here's Kennard. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williamson passes to Hardaway. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Checking into the Wizards, Dante DiVincenzo.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down. And through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Washington Wizards.
It's a luxury to have this kind of scoring off the bench. Those guys come in, understand their roles, and they play them very well.
It definitely takes some pressure off your starters. Not that they need that help, but certainly will work.
And now, let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
These two have been great. Like horns, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear me.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. On the court right now for the Wizards, Zion Williamson out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Barnes. Brooklyn with the board. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Sexton misses. Brooklyn trailing. About a minute played here in the second half. Up top, Curry. Checked by Sexton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Curry with it. 13 points in the game. And stolen by Williamson.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Reid for 3. And again, Washington, no good. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
He made that drive look easy. but that had a high degree of difficulty. Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Ingles comes in for Middleton. Ivy's checked in for Washington. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic role man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting him go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Bullock, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Vincent comes in for Curry.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor. Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Pass to Reid. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. He's checked in for Ingles. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. Here's Kennard. Off target from 3-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Vincent. Here's Bullock. Kicks it out to Kennard. The three. The offensive rebound. No good with a layup. For Washington, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Barnes. Back to Williamson. The rebound by the Nets. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Vincent. Check by Sexton. Back to Vincent. Here's Bullock. Drummond to screen on Reid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Reid. Pass to Vincent. Kennard outside. The 3-ball. He's off on that one. And Washington the other way now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Vincent. Check by Sexton. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Vincent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Wizards?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, Drummond is always one of the league leaders in putback jams. Another one there.
The Wizards with a lead. Morris passes to Hardaway. Now Looney. Pass to Williamson. Back to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Nets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Davis. 3:25 left in the third quarter. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Oh, a special move before that shot. Drummond's got 8 points.
Drummond has a lot of ways to beat you down low, and his points are coming deep in the paint now.
Hardaway, the pass to Looney. Williamson outside. Rebound Brooklyn.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Vincent. Inside. A nice shot by Smith. And now just a 3-point Washington lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the Wizards shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Morris finds Looney. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. That one off the back iron and out. The Nets have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. To the paint. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Hardaway. And another miss by Washington.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Drummond. No good on the shot. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Wizards up by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Chris Middleton is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Stephen Curry. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Curry. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Looney. Looney, a screen on Ingles. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ingles. Back to Curry. Now here's Ingles. And Ivy pulls it down. Sexton with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Curry. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
The Wizards making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and it's tied up with that one.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Sexton against Curry. Outside Barnes. Back to Sexton. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
And for the Nets, they're shooting around 41%. And here's Curry. Middleton with a screen on Sexton. Curry goes in. Here's Middleton. The kick out to Ingles. Fires the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Sexton. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Middleton. That shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
First team foul. And the Washington Wizards.
The first one falls, and the Nets making a change here. Collins checked in, and a change for the Wizards. Williamson's checked in for Looney. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Reed against Curry. To the middle. Tries it from the block. Off the window. It's good.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Pass to Barnes. Reed against Collins. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Reed. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now Curry. Collins with a screen on Sexton. Curry's shot is off. For Washington, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Right side, Sexton. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Wow, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Curry with it. He's picked up by Williamson. It's Middleton on the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Curry for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
On the wing, Curry. Checked by Sexton. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Timeout, Brooklyn. They are the Brooklyn Nets.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Curry to the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And just getting more and more dangerous on the pick and roll situation. John Collins with a smart play there.
Here's the pick. Reed finds Williamson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Wizards lead by 8.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Curry. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Barnes, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Collins with a screen on Reed. Curry with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Now here's Sexton. Pass to Williamson. Back to Sexton. Reed, a screen on Curry. Here's Sexton. Rebound Brooklyn.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn.
Now into the lineup for your next. Andre Drummond.
Outside Sexton. From 11 feet away, Drummond grabs the miss. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
DiVincenzo, I think, is starting to take a lot of pride in the fact that he could do a lot of little things for the basketball team that add up. He scores, and get some rebounds, and get some assists. He's a weapon.
Now here's Curry. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond, not the guy you think's going to come through in that situation, but he does.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
14 foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shooting 2.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called, Brooklyn. They're behind by 8. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Here's Vincent, a 3 from the inbound, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And an intentional foul right there.
Team's 5th foul. Now at the line for the Wizards.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Morris. Outside Curry, launches it. No luck on that one. So we see the Wizards get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
I'm back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look, they're like ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and a hard counting sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on the mission until I get that back. Facts. If I say it, you